Hey, good evening, Kenji.
Good evening, bro. How's
Hey,
things?
very good, very good, very good.
Good.
Anyway, just to introduce myself, I'm actually Choong, and I'm actually a feng shui consultant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also with BNI, and my chapter is the Passion chapter in KL South. And tonight, I've actually invited my fellow BNI member, Kenji, who is a fitness trainer with an extremely big heart, as you can see there, okay, to actually share what his experience with feng shui is. And this is
Mm.
actually in line with my recent poll just a few days ago, where I was asking my fellow LinkedIn friends whether you've ever experienced the good or the bad of feng shui.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is I'm very glad that Kenji is very open to share his experience with feng shui because he actually came to me last year and had a feng shui consult done. And I would like to also hear his experience because he has never fully shared his experience with me. Over to you, Kenji.
Mm. Okay, thank you, Carl. Yes, I think the last we met was like maybe before Chinese New Year because I remember visiting you at your place, and before that, you came 2 or 3 times to my home in Sulawesi
Yeah.
to actually check out this home of mine. It's not a new house. It's for the past 20 years I've been staying here. And shortly after your visit, like I think you did it 2 times or 3 times in a month to
Mm.
finish off everything. But first time you came, you just took some measurements and something to do with your not dimension, the directions.
Yes.
Where's your room, and then you just plot out some of the things,
Mm.
looking out into the open and see whether there's any obstructions.
Yep.
And you briefly just told me some of the things about the home
Yep.
and of course the environment.
Yep.
Over here there's no rivers,
Yep.
there's only buildings here. And subsequently you took all the information that you need, you went back home, and then you came back to me again like in 2 weeks time or something like that with a full report. Got the report is somewhere with me. It's 16 to 20 pages, I think.
Yep. Yep.
It's very detailed. It is so detailed that your house is not broken down into north, south, east, west, but more so every single degree of it. Like you have southwest, south, whatever. I know it could be southeast,
Yeah.
southwest, whatever. Just give you an
Mm.
example. Southwest 1, 2, 3, and then you go to. So it's like not just four directions, but you got in between. You got even little bit. To you, you tell me that it makes a difference.
Yeah.
Um, thank God. This is something which I want to tell whoever is listening now, because this is also one of my fear before I engage Carl's services.
Yeah.
Because
Share your feeling. Share your feeling.
um all this while I did not get any other feng shui guy to come over to the house. Maybe my mom did some time ago, not under my jurisdiction, right? I didn't
Mm.
do it. So um because I'm worried on one point as well. I've heard a lot of stories where feng shui masters will come to your house and they will tell you, "Oh, your room is bad. The bed cannot be like that. Your closet cannot be like that. So if you want to wipe off bad luck, tear down your closet, change your bed, break down that wall. That'll be hello." At this point in time, last year when I met you, it's already middle of MCO, maybe MCO
Crisis.
two
It was crisis.
crisis, right? Right now it's MCO three. Yeah. So I don't have that kind of cash. I'm not ready for a major renovation.
And that's a
Thank
lot of
God.
fear. That's a common fear that the people have
Yep.
on calling a feng shui master. It's like, will he ask me to do many things? Will I have to spend a lot of money?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
In fact, I remember I asked you, and you told me, you said, "Hey, I remember very well. You asked another member from our chapter, our BNI passion chapter, that I said, hey, why don't you ask that guy? I've gone to his place and he's doing very well now. Ask him to tell you what changes have I got him to do. Did I ask him to do something like to spend 10,000 on changes, or maybe a few hundred or whatever? And the
Mm,
truth is, I think he told me it was only a couple of hundred that he spent on doing his office. That was his
mm.
office,
Yes.
Mohan's office, if you remember,
Yes. Yes.
right?
Yes.
So I was a bit more assured of like, hey, I'm not going to do a major renovation. Sure, I don't have. Okay, so came. So to my surprise is, yeah, this is really a surprise because like I said, everybody will ask you to tear down your house. Carl came back and said that, well, mm, there are some parts which is not exactly good, but also because based on my 八字, right? I think you said
Mm,
the feng shui and the 八字, because of that, certain areas of the house may be bad, but because of your 八字, then it so-called both of you comes nicely together.
mm, mm,
Right. That's one point. And of course,
mm. 八字for
some,
for the folks here is actually Chinese astrology.
yeah, about your life. I don't know. Ask the expert, right? Later on.
Mm,
So what he actually, in summary, what Carl asked me to do was only to place to change the direction, or not, to change my little fish tank, which is only 2 feet. You can carry it and place it somewhere else.
mm.
No big deal. And he just asked me to shift it like 6 feet down the wall. Same wall, 6 feet down, just 6 feet.
Yep.
Right. And on a certain day, do that on a certain day. It's a
Mm,
chosen day, chosen time. Just clean up your tank like you are doing cleaning up anyway, right?
mm.
Clean up the tank on a day, fill up the water, and wait for good luck to happen.
Yep.
As simple
And,
as
and
that.
and what happened?
And before that, change the fish tank direction, and also to place a little candle, those are, where you go for Visak Day and you burn
Yep.
those candle in a jar.
Yep.
Just get one jar from those
Yeah. We like to call it the pineapple candle.
yeah, the pineapple, Chinese what ong pineapple
Mm,
ong lai. Okay, fine. Pineapple candle. Place it in the direction that Carl chose for me
mm,
for 3 days.
mm.
Um, things change like very fast,
How
very
soon?
fast.
How fast was it?
If I can remember, it's as fast as 2 weeks.
Mm,
2 weeks, or from what I can remember, it's two
mm,
weeks.
mm, mm.
I can't remember whether did I tell you 2 weeks or anything sooner than that.
No
Uh,
issues.
about 2 weeks, right? Then,
What are the things that change?
okay, my business got better,
Mm,
and it got better in the sense like it's not just about the same kind of transaction.
mm,
Something happened whereby things that you did not, it's out of the blue. It's just
mm.
someone just called out and said, I want to train. I was like, huh? Never on earth. I think that you will be the last person to train me, but since you called, okay, lor. Oh, uh,
That,
and of course, in Chinese, we call it ham yu fan sang.
we
Ham
call
yu
it
fan
in
sang means
English salted fish come to life.
salted fish come to life. Whatever is already dead, your business is no more dealings with this guy. Tiba-tiba the fella called me back. So it's like, okay, that happens, right?
Mm.
So um, ever since then, which is like few months back, ever since then, my business is quite good. I mean, for today's world, the
This crisis world, crisis
crisis
world.
and everything,
Mm.
I'm still doing fine. I can still put food on the table. I can
Mm.
even have a bit of extra cash to buy this kind of nonsense.
Wow, hey, that one I want to buy also.
Yeah. Oh, okay lah, okay lah. No, I don't mean like I said. Okay, I'm a trainer, like what Carl just told you guys just now.
Yep.
If you remember during the MCO one, A lot of people from personal training industry, they left the industry because gyms are forced to close. They got to go and become a Grab driver or sell vegetable in the market or whatever because there's just no one else to train. Who
Exactly.
to train,
You are
right?
actually in an industry that is actually that was
They,
badly affected.
right,
Badly affected.
right, right.
And when you came to me, you were in a way in a crisis mode already.
In a way, I
Mm.
mean, if not, then why feng shui,
Correct. Correct.
right? So I
Correct.
was like, floating with two planks on the in the sea lah. You know, you're not dying, you're not surviving, you're just waiting for help. So
But if tsunami come, then gone lah.
yeah, yeah. Tsunami come finish. In
Mm.
fact, I'm in the middle of tsunami. I'm
Yeah.
drifted out to sea already. Because MCO, right? So
Yeah.
but until today, I have to say this, but I hope people who are personal trainers who are watching this, don't be jealous because you can have the same thing. Just get called to you, right?
Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
I My business is better than before the MCO. Can you imagine? It's better than before MCO.
Hard,
Wow.
hard to explain, right?
Yeah. It's difficult to explain. I mean, some people say, hey, don't bullshit. I'm not bullshitting. Today, right today, this afternoon, I went out from my house at 10 in the morning.
Mm.
I did 3 customers. I went to Cheras. Then I went to my dad's place in KL just for his
Mm.
birthday. I bought him a cake. Then I from Cheras to Pudu back to OUG back to Cheras for the third client, and I'm home only at 5:30. So what can I say? I mean,
What more? No, nothing to complain about lah.
what else? What else? Other than I hope every day is like that lah. Although to be fair, I'm not having like a 9 to 5 kind of training every day. It's MCO anyway, right? So, but it's already, I can say that my business is already at the top 5%. Don't say like 1%, 1%, people will start crying. Say 5%. So it's already very,
So humble, so
very good.
humble.
Because see,
Mm.
I got so many friends out there. I mean, I've been in this. I've been doing training for the past 28 years, and so the kind of friends I've accumulated in this industry,
Mm.
plentiful. Who ever called me these few days and tell me, "Hey, how's business? Wow, I'm okay. I'm doing zero." And I also don't want to call them. I mean, come on, you don't call people when you're doing good lah. You don't go and like people say that. Lok Zheng has, people is always suffering. And you call, hey, you how? You okay? Hey, I good there. You still surviving or you are dead? I'm good. No lah, don't lah. But seriously, I'm doing quite okay. But,
Okay. So
yeah.
so again, I'm very happy that you actually have been the beneficiary of good feng shui happening. Okay, and like you said,
Yep.
it's something unexplainable. And I would like to always tell people that feng shui or good feng shui, once it's done, it actually brings opportunities to the person, and it's up to you, of course, to close the deal. If good feng shui or good opportunity comes and you are not a hardworking person, then it come and then it goes lah. So you wouldn't be able to capitalize on it also. Thankfully, as
Definitely.
I know Kenji. Kenji is actually a very hardworking guy, and again, I say he's a hardworking trainer with a big heart. Because please share with the audience what is the type of people that you train more.
Oh, okay. Um, I used to train people to help them to go on a slimming journey. You know, whether they are fat, they are slim. Even sexy girls nowadays, they'll still come and tell you, I'm fat. I don't know how. God knows, seriously. They look so beautiful and yet they say, yeah, I still got some fat. Fine. Pay me and I'll get the job done, right?
Mm,
And they literally think that they are going to pay me and I get the job done. No,
mm,
you pay me, I get you to do the job because you have to train. You cannot pay me and expect the fat to go off by itself. That is literally what they expected, because many of my clients, they'll come in, they will tell you what they want to be coached today. Example, they will come in and say, hey, my shoulders, yesterday I played badminton with my husband. Wow, painful. Today we don't do shoulders. And then my leg, that day we went cycling. Also don't do leg. I see, this don't do, that don't do. You are teaching the coach what to coach. How to do. Okay, that's one. Then next thing, ask them to go and follow a diet. It may be a simple diet, no? It may not be a very harsh one where you can't eat this, you can't eat that. No, not that sort. Any diet, just go back and start to be on a healthier diet. That they won't do as well. However, after 2 months, they will point to the big tummy and ask you, hey Kenji, why is still so fat one? Wow. So I'm very tired of this kind of scenario.
Mm.
During this MCO, somewhere along the line where I met Carl for the feng shui thing, that was last year.
Mm.
I actually started to do things like
And you also met very many good friends in BNI who also inspired you.
definitely. If you want to ask me about what BNI has inspired me and helped me, that will take another 10 hours.
Okay, yeah.
So now I'll come
Okay,
back.
today feng shui, BNI another day.
Yeah. So I have actually started to go on a different journey in my coaching career, and I'm coaching senior citizens, anybody who is above 60 years old. And people will, whenever I say that, people will say, huh, old man, old lady, still can, still can, me? So old already, how? Where got strength? That's the thing. No strength, Baru. I need to train you, man. If you are super, like Superwoman, Superman, what's there to train? And how many of the 60s to the 80s, or put it this way, the senior citizens that you personally know of are super healthy? Maybe only 3% in the community, maybe. I'm not sure, maybe it's even lower, right? But however, so I'm coaching this group of people, and they come with various kind of sickness, illness, like you can think of the common ones. They can be a sufferer of a stroke, cancer, diabetic, obesity, um, sarcopenia, obesity, or knee replacement, hip replacement, all kind of old age issues, right? So I'm coaching all these people, and I am a very happy man, not because I earn money from them. I'm paid quite fairly handsome, right? Handsomely paid, but not just because of that, but because, like what Carl said, this I have to admit myself. I have a big heart. I do things out of the way to help them, not just about training. I'll think of their diet. I'll think of where to get them some good food, to give them some good strategy to make sure they are healthy and back on their own feet without needing to use a cane. I've helped people like uh, one of our members' mother.
Mm.
She is a post-stroke sufferer. She is walking with one leg like dragging on the feet. Of course, the other leg is normal, but the feet that got affected was dragging along, right? It was only like 10 sessions until today. Guess what? She is walking like normal.
Wow.
Wow.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Again,
Wow.
again.
I'm happy.
This is what I call Kenji, the fitness trainer with a big heart. Anyway, again, thank you very much for sharing today,
No
Kenji.
problem at all.
And what are the last words that you would like to share to people regarding feng shui?
Okay. Feng Shui is something that you belum try, you belum tahu. After you have people say my Malay sucks. After you try, you hari mau, because
Wow.
it works. Okay, it works. You really hari mau. And because we are in BNI, we are also in some LinkedIn groups and blah blah blah, whatever, right? I have just given our feng shui master Carl here another small little job of mine because I'll be shifting over to a new house quite soon.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Kenji.
So I'm getting Carl's help to give me a position where I should place my altar
No
because
issues, no
because
issues.
he told me specifically he told me that there is certain place in your house where it is
Better connection,
the
better
connection
connection to
is
heaven.
strong, right? It's just
Yeah,
like the phone. There's certain place where the Wi-Fi is stronger. Stay
yes,
there and do it. Then
yep,
put it there, right?
yep,
So yeah,
yep.
if feng shui doesn't work, I won't be stupid enough to ask him to go and do that again. So I just simply put one corner lah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for this business. I just found out.
Yeah. It was like
Thank you.
5 minutes ago, and I just did that over the system and blah blah blah, key in the thing and say that yeah, I need this service.
Mm. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you very
yeah.
much. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. And
Welcome. No
this
problem.
is actually a very good response to the poll that I conducted because there are actually many people out there who have never felt the effects of feng shui, whether it's good feng shui or not good feng shui, or the negative impact of feng shui. And well, Kenji happens to be one of them, and I really thank you for sharing. Thank you very much.
Maybe I'll just share you a little bit of a test. I give you you guys whoever is listening. I got this test given by
Oh, that's
another. It's a test. It's a test.
mm,
Very simple, right? If you want to know what is feng shui is all about energy.
mm.
Okay, it's about chi energy.
Yes, you're
Now,
absolutely right.
some people will say, yeah, but how to test? Very simple. You see, chi energy must be smooth flowing, then you feel good. The feel good energy is good feng shui. Put your palm 3 inches in front of your face and tell me what you feel. You have some kind of like, just not comfortable. Like if somebody put a palm in front of your face, like, that is called bad feng shui because you are blocked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, try that.
One last thing before we go. If you were to give a percentage improvement on your business before and after feng shui, how many percent do you think it has improved so far for you?
Hmm. Well,
Let's say the
it's hard to
20,
say,
30,
no,
40%. Uh, what
because
do you
if you
think?
were to really want me to put that kind of figure, I would say easily 50.
Oh,
50. Because but like what I told everyone, no, I'm
mm,
open. I'm not hiding anything, and everybody in BNI knows that during this kind of time, I'm still going out to do training. If you don't say it's feng shui, then what? I also don't know. I really don't know. Serious.
champion,
Right?
champion,
So
champion.
if you
So
ask me for a number 50,
okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kenji,
sure.
for sharing. Okay, and thank you everybody for actually listening in to this sharing, and thank you also for voting during the polls. Thank you very much.
Mhm. Okay.
See you.
See you. Bye bye.